Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aditya. Today I will teach you the subject biology and the topics are cells. So introduction to cells. This is the second part of this new chapter. So let's jump into our topic, cells. So I will recall the cell, friends. So cell is simple. It's the fundamental structure and functional unit of life, because cell is very important. Because of the cell only the body is made of any animal or any organism. So if cell is not there, the body is not there, the body will be dead. So the body is made up of cells. And first, tissues and cells and organism, there will be a pattern cycle. I will tell you in the next class about that. So this is about cells, friends. And we have talked about two types of cells. Those are unicellular and multicellular. So what are multi and unicellular, friends? Unicellular cells, friends. So unicellular cells means you can see here U and I. Unicellular means single. So single. Uni means single, and cellular means any organism is having only one cell, and that type of body or a cell is called unicellular. For suppose example, yeast only, or bacteria or a yeast. What are multicellular? First I finished about unicellular, friends. So unicellular are bacteria and yeast. So why bacteria and yeast are coming in the category of unicellular? Because in them there is only one cell. Only one cell is presented in bacteria and yeast. So that's why it is called unicellular. And about multicellular. And so many asking about viruses, friends. Virus will not come in any of the category. Is not a multicellular, nor it's a unicellular, because it's having no cells, and it will come in not unicellular or multicellular. So it's a type of disease which will be attacked by any animal, means it will spoil the health of any organism, like humans and animals. So like bird flu, coronavirus, these viruses, bird flu diseases are not having any of the cells. They are having absence of cell, so they are only diseases. So now what is multicellular? Multicellular is a cell means which a body will have so many cells, like humans, plants and animals, and so many. Etc. So except the bacteria, yeast and virus, every microorganism or a plant, an animal or a human, those all are eukaryotic cells and multicellular. So what are eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells? I have already discussed in the last class. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So prokaryotic, viruses, bacteria, these are the two types of prokaryotic cells in the earth. So bacteria, and what are prokaryotic and eukaryotic? So in the case of prokaryotic cells, the cells which are not having a well defined and developed or a good nucleus in them is called a virus, is called a prokaryotic cell. And the example for prokaryotic cells are viruses and bacteria. So in the scenario or in a case of eukaryotic cells, humans are an example. Humans, plants and animals, or etc. These are the example of eukaryotic cells, because they are having a well defined and developed good nucleus, very good nucleus. So now let's write the examples of humans. Sorry, examples of eukaryotic cells. Humans, plants, and animals, etc. So, or any other microorganisms except bacteria and viruses, everything is a eukaryotic cells. They are having a well defined and a good, very good nucleus. So nucleus is the brain of the cell. So small cells will be there, right, in our body. So in them there will be brains. Cell will also have a brain called nucleus. So nucleus is the brain of the cell. As humans are also having brains, so as simple as that, cells are also having the brain, and the name of that brain is nucleus. So, and last we are talking about the facts. So let's know about the facts. So friends, do you know about how the word cell is coined, and whom, and in which year? So the discovery of the cell is on 1665, and by Robert Hooke, a scientist called Robert Hooke. Discovery of the first cell, but a dead cell. He discovered a cell, but which is dead. It is dead. So he seen a dead means he seen a dead cell of a wood for. He took the wood for a furniture purpose or any other purpose, I don't know. But he seen a cell with a microscope. With the help of the microscope, he had seen the cell of the wood. He had seen the cell of the wood. And first living cell is on 1674 by whom I forgot the name. Leuven Hooke, but the spelling is different. Leuven Hooke, and he discovered a living cell. Friends. And the discovery of the nucleus is done by 1831 and by Robert Brown, scientist called Robert Brown. And because of him only we get to know that the cell is also having the brain, and the brain is called nucleus. And in 1839 by I forgot the name. Yes friends, I recalled his name. 1839 a scientist called Purkinje discovered protoplasm. Because of him only the protoplasm got to existence, because means it's already exists, but we get to know because of the scientist called Purkinje, and in the year 1839. And do you know friends, in this whole world, what is the biggest cell? The biggest cell is ostrich egg, friends. Ostrich egg. It's having the biggest cell. Big cell. And the smallest cell is of mytoplasma. it's a microorganism, small cell, the smallest cell. So these are the outer human cells. Means in the earth, the biggest cell is ostrich egg. In the ostrich egg, the cell will be there, and that cell is the biggest cell. And the smallest cell is a microorganism called mytoplasm. It is the smallest cell. And do you know, friends, the smallest cells in humans the cells in humans are, the biggest cell in human is ovum or an egg, and the smallest cell is the sperm. The smallest cell in humans is sperm. And this is all from my side, friends. If you like the video, press the like button and do share to friends and do subscribe. And that's all from my side. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Good night, friends.